Try to remember the rule. Don't forget, first negative adverb or expression, then auxiliary.
Also is no negative, right?
No, this part is fine. The problem is, yes, although it's not a negative expression. So although it may prevent bias, it's okay. The real problem is here.
In no way, yes, random. In no way does assure.
Does assure, are you sure? After the auxiliary, we use the verb.
No, that's.
Don't forget, the structure is negative adverb or expression, auxiliary, subject, and verb. So, in no way
does a small population.
No. The subject is random sampling. Small population is, it's okay, it's the complement, no? So, in no way does random sampling. What's next?
Assure.
Assure, yes. Assure. So, the negative expression is in no way. The auxiliary does, random sampling the subject. Assure is a verb. But we don't put, we erase does because that's not its position, right? And then the complement. Okay, what about for the indigenous people of Peru? We're already using quinine, yes, to treat malaria in the 15th century. But little did the European explorers know about the disease.
Explore it. No, it's okay.
It's okay, yes, because here is the negative adverb.
The auxiliary.
The auxiliary, the subject,
and the verb.
Great, good job. Next one, 5, according to recent research, not until the mass extinction, modern songbirds evolved.
No, until that's the mass.
This is about past. Not until the mass extinction is fine, because that's a negative expression. Not until is a negative expression. You have to complement with a mass extinction. That's right. The problem is here. It's in your paper, right? In your worksheet, I guess, no? I think. I sent it. Yes, not until the mass extinction did modern songbirds what?
Envelope. No.
Evolve, no?
Evolve without the.
Without the. Great. Thank you. Well done. So don't forget did, and here we just write evolve, yeah? Modern songbirds evolve. Okay, great. Did you receive that in your paper? No, you have it. Did you print it out, right?
Not yet.
Yes, I sent it.
No, yes, but I don't really.
Okay, great.
Because I thought was past.
Yeah, no, it's present actually, it's now.
Okay, teacher is negative expression, auxiliary plus subject plus verb, right?
Yes, there you are. That's the negative, that's the rule. I'm sorry. Negative word or expression. Yeah. Don't forget the auxiliary and the subject and the verb. Yeah. Don't forget auxiliary, subject, and the verb. Okay. Any other questions, Alejandra? No, it's okay. Yeah, we learned this part. Okay, thank you very much. Now we have some vocabulary. Can you read please bias? What does bias mean?
Bias, a strong feeling in favor of against of one group of people or one side in an argument, often not based or fair judgment.
Judgment, yes. Do you understand? Strong feeling in favor of or against one group of people. Do you get it? Based on what? On fair. Sometimes it's not based on fair judgment.
A favor de?
Yes, sometimes it's in favor of
En contra de.
or against, yeah, not necessarily you know, in favor, no? So that's a bias, no? In Spanish we say something like oh my goodness, it's in the tip of my tongue. What's it called? Like prejuicio, tendencia, yes.
A prejuicio.
Yes, exactly. Okay. Next one, please. We have quinine, yeah? What is quinine? Can you read?
Quinine, a drug made from the bark of South America tree, used in the past to treat malaria.
Yes, a drug, no, made from the bark of South American tree. This is the bark. Corteza, no? Yes, used in the past to treat malaria. Okay, great. All right, that's the vocabulary. Can we continue? Do you take notes? Do you?
Yes.
Amazing, thank you. Top tips, please. Can you read?
Inversion of the auxiliary and the subject is a good way to express emphasis in speaking and writing. Using this complex grammatical structure can add points to your score.
Okay, so we want to show emphasis. We have to use it in both speaking and writing. Is that clear? Yeah, and by using this complex grammatical structure, you will what? You will get more points. Yeah. Well, that's especially for IBT exams. Yeah, IBT, which considers speaking and writing. Yeah. ITP doesn't consider both. Yeah? Is that clear? Ale?
We're studying IBT, right?
IPT, yes.
IPT, this for IBT. Okay.
IBT.
Yeah, I always confused.
Yes, great. But anyway, it's good. It's a good way to express emphasis in speaking. When you speak English, you want to add emphasis, you will start with a negative adverb expression. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Please. Well, we have learned. What were the strategies, Alejandra? Verb word, don't forget. Yeah. The subjunctive after the verb words, after these verbs, don't forget we use the base form, no? The verb word, which means the infinitive without to, right? Then what else? Conditionals, don't forget zero and first conditional, right? To talk about what?
Will.
To talk about what? Scientific facts, don't forget. Probable situations as results. And yes, of course, in the result clause, we sometimes use what? Will or present simple, no? Great, we learned. And the last topic was inversion. Yeah. So considering all this, Alejandra, please now tell me your opinion. Yeah. Express yourself. I think we did it, no? Or not yet?
Yes.
We did it. Okay, great. We are going now to learn 3 more strategies. They are so-so. One of them is difficult, one of them is easy. Please, can you read the objective? Thank you.
Yes, I will be able to use to identify subjects with that and use to correct verb. Also to express belief, knowledge, and suggestions using the structure of anticipatory, it, and finally to.
Okay, so the first objective is this. Identify subjects with that, yeah? There are subjects with that. And consequently use the correct verb, yeah? And to express belief, knowledge, and suggestion using what? The anticipatory it. Is that clear? Amazing, thank you, well done. Now let's continue with this. Identify subjects beginning with that. Are there subjects beginning with that? Yes. Yeah. And sometimes it resembles Spanish in terms of translation. Yeah. Let's see what it's about. Please, can you read the strategy?
Yes. The subject of a verb can be a single noun, a long noun phrase, or a long noun clause. Like all clause, the nominal that clause has a subject and verb. The nominal that clause function as the subject of the main verb.
Yeah, okay. So let's talk about the subject, Alejandra. Yeah, so pay attention. So the subject of a verb, no, can be what? A single noun. Right? For example, my neighbors, no? This is a what? This is a single noun, no? Good. Another kind of subject, a long noun phrase, no? A long.
Teacher, single noun, I mean, is in singular?
Single noun is, no, single is one noun, only one word. Great.
Okay.
And a long noun is what? Is a noun with an adjective, for example, my noisy neighbors. You see? That's what? That's a long noun phrase. Yeah. And another kind of subject, a long noun clause. For example, what? Let's say, my noisy neighbors who live in the 204. This is a long noun clause. No? This is a long noun clause. But it's a subject, you see? All of this is a subject. Yeah. Another long noun clause. Well, that my neighbors are too noisy and troublesome. And then you continue with ellipsis. This is also a what? This is a this is a long noun clause. Why long noun clause? Because it starts with that. Yeah. So all of these are subjects. Is that clear? Alejandra?
Yes.
Great. Now, what happens? Of course, all of these clauses have what? A subject and a verb. Yeah. What is the verb? Pay attention, please. This is the verb. What is the verb, please?
Usual is.
is a verb. Yeah, only is. If you have in the subject a single noun with plural, the verb is. Yes, if you have a plural noun as a subject, starting with that, of course, with that, with that. No, don't say my neighbors is, no, my neighbors are, yes. But if we start a long noun clause with that, I mean with this word, so the subject is what? Is.
Is.
Yeah, okay. So let's see examples. Pay attention. That university, can you read please single noun example, please, Alejandra? Thank you.
That universities require standardized test scores.
Is, continue with a verb.
A long noun phrase that more.
No, with this.
Sorry, is usual.
Is usual, yes. No. So what is the subject? Universities require standardized test scores. This is the subject. Yeah. So the verb is, and the complement is usual. So the universities require standardized test scores is usual. No? So as you can see, it sounds like Spanish, no? How do you translate in Spanish?
Las universidades requieren
que las universidades requieran notas de exámenes estandarizados es normal. Okay? Is that clear? So we start with that in this case. Yeah. As you can see, it's a new structure in English, no? Maybe you have never seen before. Or yes?
That.
Yes.
That yes.
That yes, but that as a subject?
No, like connect, work? Connecting.
No, as a subject. For example, this is a subject that universities require.
No, just like connecting work.
Log just as a, yes, as a relative pronoun. Okay, good. Okay, so is it clear?
Yes.
Next one, please, as a long noun phrase down. As a long noun phrase. Can you read, please?
That more competitive college and university require standardized test score is usual. Yeah,
it's usual, no? Why is it now? Because we have added what? More competitive, no? More competitive colleges. Yes, but the verb is still is. Yeah. How will you translate it, Paz? Sorry, Alejandra. How will you translate it?
¿Qué colegios y universidades más competitivos requieren exámenes con puntajes estandarizados es usual? No.
Good. Que universidades y institutos, let's say, que universidades y institutos más competitivos requieran notas de exámenes estandarizados es normal. Okay? Great. The subject is. Please, long noun clause now. Can you read?
The universities that have more competitive criteria for admission require standardized test score is usual.
Yes. Why is it a clause? Why is it a clause? Because we are using a relative clause that have more competitive criteria for admission, require standardized test score is usual. Yes. That universities that have more competitive criteria for admission require standardized test scores is usual. The verb is still the verb to be is. Is that clear?
Why the second is long noun phrase?
Because we have added a comparative adjective, more comparative. We are adding characteristics to the noun.
Okay.
Okay. So can we continue?
No, please, one moment. I'm
taking notes. I like to tell you the examples. Yeah. We have one more example. Can you read, please?
That people drinks quite a lot when they are in a party is well known.
Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes, good. No. So how do you translate it? It's like Spanish, no?
Que las personas dejen de tomar
Dejen de
mucho.
tomar. No.
¿No? Quiet.
Que la gente beba mucho cuando están en una fiesta es bien conocido, ¿no? Okay.
Quiet es.
Quite is quite a lot is mucho, ¿no? Okay, great.
Wait.
Thank you. Quiet.
I was confusing with quit.
That's quiet. This is quiet and the other is quiet. No? Okay, so Alejandra, don't forget that the verb, don't forget, is always is. Yeah. Now, is this an example of a single noun, long noun phrase, or long noun clause?
Long noun phrase.
It's a long, no, it's a single noun example, yeah, because it has only a noun here, only a noun. No comparative adjectives or adjectives or a clause, no, just a noun. Next one, please. Can you read?
That more public university needs to be created in our town is urgent.
Yeah, is it clear? Good. Yeah. So again, we have a single noun example. Don't forget the verb is and the sub and the complement urgent. Yeah. Sorry. Oh, really? No more. Yeah. You can take notes. You can take notes. And let's start with examples from the test. So don't forget that these are the most common exercises or activities that come in the TOEFL ITP. Yeah.
Really?
Yes. I'm giving you the certain answers for sure. Yes. All right. Let's start. Example, please. This is a real example, no? It's like a mock exam from the TOEFL ITP. Okay, so please, you choose the correct answer.
Letter B.
Okay, can you read, please? Can you reformulate it?
That birds migrate long distance is well documented.
Documented, yes. That birds migrate long distances is well documented. Good. Why not A?
Because it has the verb is.
Yes, no, it is birds, no, it has it, two subjects, no, it and birds, no. Birds is okay, great. Birds that, no. But it could be, birds that migrate long distances is well documented, is correct too, Alejandra, yeah. but we are not learning relative clauses. We are learning what is the technique? A subject with that in that clauses. Yeah, it is that birds migrate. No way. Yeah, very good. It's letter B. Can you read, please, the answer?
Sorry. Only choice B is the subject of the verb migrate in the clause that functions as a subject of the main verb is. Choices A
And D?
and D are not correct because they include the additional verb is. Choice C is not correct because birds is a plural subject which does not agree with the main verb is.
Exactly, it's true. When it's a relative clause, a normal relative clause, you should say birds that migrate long distances are well documented, no is. But we are talking about what? We are talking about that clauses, no, as a subject. So the correct answer is letter B. Now be careful, no? During the exam, you can think that it could be C, but you have to see the verb to be. If the verb to be is with is, so letter C is not correct, only letter B. Yeah. Do you copy? Do you take notes? Do you show the screen?
Yes, teacher, just one moment, please.
Yeah, no problem. Okay.
Yes. Okay,
We
I'm already
yes. Can we
the
continue?
screen. Yes, please.
Now, this part about written expression activities.
A.
Why A?
It's the same the first example, because has the verb is.
Yes, because it's using the verb is, no, and it's wrong. The verb is used almost at the end, no, in the second part. Yeah. So that the moon. How is the correct sentence? Can you reformulate the sentence, please?
That the moon influence only one kind of tide is not general. Tide is not generally known.
Great. That the moon influences only one kind of tide is not generally known. Okay. Good job. Read, please, the answer. Can you read, please?
Choice A is correct because
Incorrect.
it's incorrect because that the moon is the subject of the main verb is known. The subject and the verb it are redundant and should be deleted.
Great. Is it clear? Okay, thank you. Do you show the screen? Do you copy?
Yes.
Okay, now it's your turn, please, Alejandra. Yeah. The first is example for it is done. That comets have periodic orbits was confirmed in 1758 by the appearance of a comet when Halley predicted it. No? So the first is needed that, yeah, that. The comments have figurated objects. What is the verb to be? It's in past. Was confirmed in 1758 by the appearance of a comet when Halley predicted it. Is it clear? Alejandra, is it clear?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you have this paper with you?
No.
Let me share it, yeah. Let me share it.
I have in my email.
But you have it or not?
In my mail, but I don't print it.
No, but you have the practice 10, 11, and 12? I'm asking about that. Oh.
Yeah, I think so.
Do you have the grammar practice? Do you have it or not? No, no?
I was checking. I am checking, sorry.
Yeah. Let's see. Yes, I think worksheet 4, you don't have it. Yes. Okay, done.
No.
Yeah, I have just sent it to you and pass.
I have just until 9.
Yeah. Yeah, I have just sent it to your mail. Don't
Okay.
worry. Yeah. Okay, you print it out, but later you can do it later or after this class. And now please try to do from 2 to 5. Yeah. Okay, you have a couple of minutes. Ready?
Yeah, I think so.
You are. What about two, Alejandra? Is that correct or wrong?
I think it's not correct because the verb is to explicar. First
what is the subject?
what is not correct?
That Michelangelo was highly regarded.
Yes.
You can follow it with the verb, no? Like the examples, for example, no? That universities require. Sometimes we follow a subject with a verb before, no? So that Michelangelo was highly regarded by his contemporaries is evidence. What do you think? What do we need then? We need an extra word?
No.
So what's wrong?
Was is wrong?
Was wrong? Okay. The correct answer is that it's fine. That's okay. Yes, it's like the example at the beginning of this strategy, no? When we talked about the universities, no? That universities require is a verb, no? So I think it's fine. Was highly regarded by his contemporaries. What is the verb here to be? The verb to be is evidenced. Yeah. Okay. Next one, please. Number 3. Like the fact.
Correct.
3.
Correct.
That's correct. See that the discovery that about 8% of the Earth's crust is made of aluminium caused price to fall from $20 to $1 in the late 1800s. So you say that the discovery of that about 8% of Earth's crust is made, no?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what do you think? Yeah, that's fine. The subject is that a discovery that about 8% of the Earth's crust. Then the verb is made. Yeah. No, sorry, the verb here is cost. Cost the price to fall. That's the verb, cost. The subject, this is a subject with, this is a long noun clause. Yeah, a long noun clause because here with that. Yeah. Okay, great. Please, what about 4?
Correct too.
Correct too, are you sure?
Kind of.
That's fine. That's correct too. What is the subject? That 76 million American what?
Is significant.
What one is significant. Yes, very good. What about 5?
Is missing that in the first class at the beginning.
So what is the correct sentence?
That Shakespeare's plays that they were
written, no? That were written.
But later has not been, is not correct too, because it has to be is not.
No, it's okay. Remember, what is the past participle of is? Has been, no? Yeah. So we can use was, or this is, yeah, has been or has not been is the past, is like the past participle of isn't, no? Isn't supported by Elizabeth and documents. Great. So first we put that, yes, and here that they know. The Shakespeare's plays were written by another author, has not been supported by Elizabeth and documents. Okay, any questions, Alejandra?
I think always is going to be is but it could be is in all the tense, right?
Yes, it could be, for example, was or wasn't. No, could be has been. No, or has been or hasn't been. No, haven't been. No, never. No. Never, because it's plural. Or it could be had been too. No, had been. Is that clear? Okay, good done. Well done, Alejandra. We are going to continue with another strategy. If you don't have more questions, let's continue. Do you copy that, please?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Well done. What is the tip here, Alejandra?
Nominal clauses are complex. When you use one correctly in a task, it is memorable for raters. Just don't use them all the time. It diminishes the effect.
Do you understand? When you use it correctly in a task, it's memorable. It becomes memorable. You remember it all the time. But at the same time, do not overuse it. What does it mean? Overuse it, do not exaggerate. No? Use it once or twice, but not all the time. Yeah? Okay, great. Any questions? Okay. Now let's learn another really good strategy called watch for clauses that begin with it. Yeah. So this is called the anticipatory it. Yeah. So Alejandra, can you read this part, please? Sorry. Yes, this part, the strategy.
An anticipatory it clause express belief or knowledge. Anticipatory means before. Some it clauses that go before main clauses to express belief and listen belong for look for a main subject and a main verb after the anticipatory it clause.
So why do we use the anticipatory it, Alejandra?
For express belief or knowledge.
Yes, please, this is important, yeah? The anticipatory it expresses belief or knowledge, opinions or facts, yeah? Belief and knowledge. Why is it called anticipatory? Because anticipatory means what? Mean, before, no? Before. So the anticipatory it, Alejandra, introduces an opinion or belief. That's why, no? It anticipates an opinion or a knowledge, sorry, or knowledge. Yeah. The it clauses, don't forget, go before the main clauses to express belief or knowledge. Yeah. And then look for the main, this is our task. Look for a main subject and a main verb after the anticipatory it clause. Yeah. We're going to see the examples, don't worry. Okay, what are those? Please copy the list because the list is really important. Repeat after me. It is accepted.
It is accepted.
Yeah, it is assumed.
It is assumed.
Yes, it is believed.
It is believed.
Yes, it is hypothesized.
It is hypothesized.
Hypothesized. Good. It is known.
It is known.
It is proposed.
It is proposed.
It is supposed.
It is supposed.
It is said.
It is said.
It is stated.
It is stated.
It is thought.
It is thought.
It is true.
It is true.
It is written.
It is written.
Great. So after these expressions, what do we have to look for? A main subject and a verb. So it means that they are followed by what? By
Verb.
By that. They are followed by that. Followed by that. Sorry. Followed by that. And then what's next? A subject and a verb. Yeah. This is like the passive voice. Okay, Alejandra, it's like the passive voice. Because as you can see, we start with it, but then the verb to be, and then the past participle of the main verb. No? Yeah. Okay. Now, how do you translate it? That's another key aspect. How do you translate it? For example, it is accepted, it is assumed, it is believed. How would you personally translate them?
Es aceptado, es asumido.
Yes. No, literally, we say es aceptado, es asumido. No, but no, in Spanish, we don't say like this, right? So we say something like se, no? We start with se acepta que, se asume que, se cree que, se hypothesized, it's the same, no? Se cree que, or se conoce que, se propone, se supone que, se dice que, se establece que, se piensa que, se escribe que, okay? Is it clear? Great. Now let's study the sentences. Okay, let's see.
Teacher, just that plus express.
Yes, only those expressions. There are more, but these are the most common, are the most important.
Okay.
Okay? Ready? Yes. Okay. Thank you. Let's see. Can you read the example, please?
It is accepted that research into cancer has advanced considerably in the last few years.
Yeah, considerably. Repeat, please.
Considerably.
Considerably. Great. Yeah. So here we have an example. No, it is accepted that research, the subject, the verb, has advanced. Research into cancer has advanced considerably in the last few years. Yeah. The subject, well, is research into cancer. No? Well, the anticipatory it could be it is accepted that, or maybe it is known that. No? It is believed that. What does it mean? What does this sentence mean in your own language, Alejandra?
Se acepta que investigar.
Que la investigación sobre el cáncer.
Que la investigación sobre el cáncer tiene avances considerables.
This is present perfect. Ha avanzado.
Sorry. Ha avanzado considerablemente en los últimos años.
Yes, that's right. Se acepta que, ¿no? Yes, etc. Great. Any questions?
No.
Okay, thank you. Next, please, another example. Can you read?
It was decided that we should all swim across the lake after lunch.
Yes, it was decided. Yeah. We also use decided, no problem. It was decided that we should all swim across the river or the lake after lunch. Yes, it's a good idea, no? We cannot swim, maybe while eating. Okay. Is it clear, Alejandra?
Yes.
Thank you. And the last one, please.
It is believed that Leif Erikson arrived at America 500 years ago before Columbus.
Columbus, no? Colon. Yes. It is believed that Leif Erikson arrived at America 500 years ago before Columbus. Great.
Teacher, excuse me, where is it is extended?
Excuse me?
Can you repeat what is extended? It is extended.
Extended?
Sorry, extended.
Extended.
Before extended. You say that clause expressing in Spanish.
Which sentence? It is accepted that?
No, it is extended.
Stated. Se establece que.
As established.
Stated es establecer. Stated, stated.
Stated.
Stated, yes. Okay, let's start. Now, please, Alejandra, prepare two sentences. One with a long noun clause with that, and one with anticipatory it, please. Yeah, I forgot to ask you for a sentence previously in the previous strategy. I forgot it. So try to elaborate two, please. One with the other strategy and one with this one.
Ah, okay.
And put it into the chat box, please.
How do you say implementar?
How do you say what?
Implementar, implement?
Implement, yeah, implement. Very good. Let me give you feedback about it. That schools in Peru need to implement, yeah?
Ah, okay.
Yes, that the schools in Peru need to implement, need to is followed by the infinitive, implement. New methodologies for the students is very important. Excellent, good job. What about the anticipatory inputs? Okay. It is believed that in most countries of South America, women should get married before 30. Before 30 years old, it's better, no? Okay. It is believed that in most countries in South America, we should get married before 30 years old. It's better now, just before 30 years. Yeah? Okay, great. I really like your examples. Well done. They are well elaborated. Congratulations. Now, can we continue with the practice?
Yes, one moment. Okay, yes.
Yes. Can we continue? Yes.
Yes, please.
Thank you very much. Okay, Alejandra, now it's your turn. Choose the best answer, please.
The first eight.
Okay, can you read, please, with that choice?
It is believed that the giant ape men our biggest and probably one of our first humanoid ancestor was just about the size of a male gorilla.
Yes, it is believed that, no? That is believed. No, we never start the anticipatory it with that, no? Excellent. Can you read, please, the answer?
Only choice A is an anticipatory it clause that introduced the main clause. Jane Appleman was. Choices B, C, and D are not correct because they confuse the anticipatory it clause with the nominal that clause. That the young ape man was just about the size of the male gorilla is generally accepted would also be correct.
Yes, well, that's another story, you know, but the expression that it is believed that introduces the main clause, giant ape man was just about the size of a male gorilla. Yeah. Another possibility is that the giant ape man was just about the size is also correct. But we are not learning that clauses, we are learning the anticipatory it. Is it clear, Alejandra? Can we continue?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Next one, please. What about this sentence? This is an interesting fact, an interesting opinion or belief. It could be true or it could be false.
Really?
Which one? A, B, or C, or D?
A is correct. B
No.
is correct.
Are you
No?
sure it's correct, A?
Ah, no, sorry. Oh my God.
Yes. It's not correct because
Sorry.
we are using that, no? We use
I
it only, no?
get confused with the
Yeah.
class.
Don't worry. Okay,
Yes.
Alejandro, can you read the information in the box, please?
Choice A is not correct because the anticipatory it clause does not include the word that. The anticipatory it clause introduces the main subject, most of the earthquakes, and the main verb occur.
Occur, yes.
Occur.
The clause is most of the earthquakes occur. Yes.
Occur.
Okay. What do you think of this belief? Do you think it's true or false?
But I have a question. I mean, all the earthquakes that happening in the world?
It's most of the earthquakes, not all.
I don't know.
I think it's true.
For example, earthquake happening here in Peru.
Yes, for example, well, Lima, no, but for example, Ica is near the mountain range, the Andes. And we experience earthquakes all the time.
Okay.
So for me, personally speaking, I think it's true. No? It's an interesting sentence. Yeah. It could be true, maybe not.
Yeah, could be.
Could be. Thank you very much. Okay, are you ready for the practice? Practice 11. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, Alejandra, you have 2 minutes, please, to do it.
Okay. The first is wrong because it's missing is.
Yes,
It
very good.
is.
It is believed, no? Is, very good. So let's see. Yes, is missing. What about 2?
It's wrong too because it start with that and anticipatory clause has to start with it.
Exactly. Excellent. So we have to erase that. Yeah. It is proposed that the sun accounts for 90% of the matter in the solar system. Read the sentence. Yeah. Next one, please. 3.
Is correct.
Okay, yes. That's nice. Good. What about 4?
I have a doubt.
Okay, what is your doubt?
I know the anticipatory clause is it is no, but no with well.
It's okay, well known. Yeah, known or well known.
Okay, so is correct.
Okay. Yes, that's right. That's good. Correct. What about 5?
Correct. Two.
Correcto? Are you sure?
That. No, 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 no.
Why not?
No. No, that it's incorrect. It is that.
We thought that the moon may have had life on it at one time. Yeah, great. It, not that. Remember, we use that.
Yes.
We use it, not that. Yeah.
It.
Great, good job. Any questions?
No.
Now let's learn some vocabulary. What is distort?
Or change the shape, appearance,
Or sound.
appearance or sound.
Yes, to change the shape, appearance, or sound. Good job. What about kiln? So, yes, kiln.
Kiln, a large oven for a baking clay or and brick drying wood and grain.
Is that clear? A kiln. An oven. It's like an oven, or yes. Horno. But
Horno.
yes, it's an oven for just making clay and bricks, para hacer ladrillos. It's for making bricks, no food. No, yes, that's kiln. Wait, one another? No, there are no more. You can copy. You can show the screen before we continue.
I'm already shoot the screen.
Really? Ready, right?
Yes, ready.
Okay, dear. Now let's see a new strategy. The strategy number 12. This is easier, really, really easy. We're going to see why. Look for time phrases after, for, and since. Can you read, please, the strategy?
Both for and since express a duration of time. For is used before a quantity of time and since is used before a specific time. For answer the questions, how long, for example, for a month, for 2 years, since answer the question, beginning when, for example, since Wednesday, since July, since 2010, 2010, the verb structure have and a participle is often used with duration. Since ago is an unusual but correct for included both beginning and when and how long. It is followed by a specific plural time. For example, since 2 years ago.
Easy or difficult?
Easy, I think so.
Easy, because we have already learned it.
Yes.
In the grammar workshops. When do we use for and since? For which tenses?
Simple, present.
Present perfect and?
Past simple.
Oh, present perfect continuous. Don't forget both present perfect and present perfect continuous. Yeah. Okay, let's see. So as you can see, it's important not to study a little bit about the present perfect part, but there are some good news here, some good words, like, for example, for we use for what? Quantity of time. Yes, the period of time, no? The quantity of time. And since we use with what?
Specific time.
Specific time. So that's different. Eh? For is for quantity, the duration, and since for the specific time, not quantity of time. Yeah. So again, for how long? No. How do we answer?
For a month.
For a month, for 2 years. No. And since answers the questions what? Since answers the question, since when, no? Or beginning when, yeah? Since when or beginning when, both. Since when. Yes, since when or beginning when. For example, no, since Wednesday, since July, since 2010, yeah? So please, what is the tense that we use with this instruction?
Present perfect.
Plus past participle. Yes? Or have been plus the ing, no? Have been plus the ing, no? For present perfect continuous. Is that clear?
Mm-hmm. Teacher, you say we use since for okay.
Excuse me?
Now you write my question.
Your question. What was your question?
No, you write the answer of my question.
Ah, really? Okay, good. Yes. So one more piece of information here, dear, is this. Can we use since ago? Yes or no?
Since ago, yes.
Yes, since ago, yes. I also explained. Since ago is possible, yes, but it's unusual, but correct.
That's correct.
We answer it to answer questions with beginning when or how long, both. Yeah, and don't forget, we follow it with plural time. Yeah, for example, 2 years, plural, ago, since 2 months ago, since 4 weeks ago, no, etc., etc. Yeah, is it clear?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. We also learned since ago in the grammar workshop. Yeah, so, well, we are just reinforcing those strategies with this information now.
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Great. Okay, for example, can you read the sentence, please?
I've been watching the program every weekend since it started.
Yes, as you can see, what am I using? Present perfect or present perfect continuous?
Present perfect continuous.
Yes, very good. No, so what is the expression? Since it started. No, I've been watching that program every week since it started. So remember, what is this use? What is this used for? For actions that started in the past and
Continue in the present.
continue in the present. Excellent. Another example, can you read, please?
It's been raining for hours.
Yes, very good. So what is the tense? Present perfect continuous again, no?
Mm-hmm.
This case 4, we are using 4 hours, duration, quantity of time. And since it started, a specific time. We continue?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Another, please.
They've been married for nearly 50 years.
They've been married for nearly 50 years. Excellent. Present perfect. No? One more. Can you read?
Since it started in
1998.
1998, Google has become one of the most popular search engines.
Mhm. Okay, is it clear? This is present perfect, no? Has become. Okay. Any questions?
No.
Okay, now please, it's your turn. Make one sentence with since and one sentence with for. You can use present perfect or present perfect progressive, no problem.
María. Since 2 years.
Okay, ready? Don't forget to put it in the chat box, please. It's very easy, eh? Yes.
Teacher, how do you say como nunca antes? O
Nunca antes,
como nunca antes?
like never before. Great. Since the pandemic, since the pandemic started, I've been reading books like never before. Good. That's nice.
Yes.
Very nice. Very good. Is it true or false? No, it's just a joke. A joke.
Not really. I thought that I was not good reading the comprehension, but now I like to see my books.
That's nice. That's nice. Really good. Very good. Congratulations. Yes, that's a good thing. Many people, I think, have done the same. No? Okay. What about your sentence with for, please, dear?
Or
Excellent. I've been living in the same district for 20 years of my life. Okay, good. Excellent. Good job. Thank you, Alejandra. I think it's clear, no?
Yes.
Well done, well done. Let's hurry up because we have little time. Now, please, you choose your correct answer.
Four. Sí.
Yes, it's very easy, no? Can you read the sentence, please? Penguins.
Penguins, the most highly specialized for aquatic, especially of all aquatic birds, may live for 20 years.
20 years, excellent.
Really?
Yes, good. Can you read, please?
Only choice C is used before the quantity time of 20 years. Also correct, penguins in the area have been studied since 1960. Penguins in this area have been studied since 50 years ago.
Okay, so we have 3 correct sentences, no? May live for 20 years. Penguins in the area have been studied since 1960, or penguins in the area have been studied since 50 years ago. Is it clear?
Yes.
And it's true, maybe it's true, because that's according to scientists, no?
Mm.
That's why I like TOEFL, because, yeah, it teaches you lots of facts.
You learn always a new thing.
Exactly. Okay, do you show the screen?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. What about this part?
A
Okay.
is wrong.
Okay, very good. Why?
Because 4 is we use for duration, not for a specific time.
Yes. Good. For quantity of time. 1930 is not quantity of time, it's a specific time. So we use what?
Since.
Great. Can you read, please, the information?
Choice A is not correct because 4 should be followed by a quantity of time, not a specific time. For example, since 1930 or for 80 years would be correct.
Is that clear?
Yes.
Amazing. Thank you very much. Okay. So you have here, let's finish the day with this activity. What about number 1? Do you think it's correct?
Yes.
It is correct? Okay. Yes, that's correct, for 3 years. Some snails have been known to hibernate for 3 years. What about 2? Hadrian's
Incorrect.
Incorrect, no? What is the correct sentence?
For 200 years.
For 2,000 years, no?
1,000, sorry.
Hey.
Sorry.
Yes. What about 3? Forest biomes, yeah.
Years ago. Is correct? No.
It's correct, yes, since about 420 million years ago, yes, no, since ago, right? Yeah, that's fine. What about 4?
Incorrect. For only about 50 years.
Yes, lasted for only about 50 years. Great, good job. What about 5?
Have enjoyed it since 1893.
Since 1893. Yes, great job. Okay, we have a new word, biome. What is biome? Can you read?
Biome, the characteristic plants and animals that exist in a particular type of environment. For example, in a forest or desert.
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 You are thinking about deserts, yes. And grant, what is grant?
Give.
Give. Very good. You can copy, you can share the screen, well done. Remember that you have that paper, yeah, with you.
Yes.
Ready?
Yes.
Okay, Alejandra. So, what do you learn today? How was your class today?
I like it too much.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, there are new things. There are always new things to learn. Well, we are going to keep learning much more tomorrow at the same time.
Yes. I am